At Red Pepper Software, one of our favorite partners to work with is Qualtrics. Qualtrics is a full-featured experience management platform that can help you do everything from market research to employee feedback to reputation management. Really anything that has to do with measuring the experiences others are having with your brand, company, or organization. And today what we are looking at is an academic application. We're going to walk quickly through setting up an employee survey for a K-12 school district using the Remote Work Pulse tool that Qualtrics has made free of charge during the COVID-19 crisis. If we go to Qualtrics.com, we see this big banner at the top, "Are your people okay?" This is exactly the question that we want to answer. You'll go ahead and click on Remote Work Pulse, now available. Qualtrics has this page here to help with all the tools that they've made free of charge during the COVID-19 crisis to help companies and organizations with the challenges they're facing. If we scroll down here, you'll see the Remote plus On-Site Work Pulse. Now, just like those cooking shows that show you the end result first, let's preview the report you get back from running the survey to help get you excited about the outcome. I have here a finished PDF. This is for our fictional school district. What we were able to see very quickly is how our employees are feeling by percentage. The word cloud gives us an indication of the things that are on their mind by displaying the words that are used most in their feedback. We're also able to see those who are working remotely and who is still going into the schools, and we can see the data broken down by which school they're assigned to and what team they're on, which is their job title. We see some comprehensive information on how employees are feeling, both those working on-site and those working remotely. And again, we see a breakdown of how those employees are feeling by school, even if they are no longer going into the school for work. And then how they're feeling on the different teams across administration, support staff, full-time teachers, paraprofessionals, and whatever categories you want to include here. Lastly, we're able to see the open comments. These are actually our employees' sentences anonymized, so we don't know who said what, but we can see what their feedback is. Now this is the quick view report. There's also a full report which includes additional questions on workforce support and balance, clarity of communication, employee support, leadership and tone at the top, overall communication, and what additional information employees want provided to them, and remote work enablement and the top barriers facing your remote employees. Okay, now let's dive in on how to make this survey for your school or district. Let's start by setting up your account. Go here and click Get Started on the Remote Work Pulse tool. Then we'll say, no, I need a free Qualtrics account. Go ahead and choose Academic and then put in your work email address. Qualtrics will automatically check this email address to see if your academic institution already has a Qualtrics license. If you're in a situation where you know for certain that your organization hasn't used Qualtrics before, go ahead and click on Create Account. You then get a check your email message to verify your email address. This step is required. Once you click on the link in your email, you'll be taken to this page to finish setting up your account. You'll want to put in your name, a password, your role, it does require a phone number, and your organization, and then go ahead and click Continue. Then you'll get this Welcome to Qualtrics survey loading screen. And you will want to click on the COVID-19 XM Solutions. Here we can see all the COVID-19 tools that Qualtrics is offering. There is a Remote Educator Pulse tool which will go into even more detail about delivery of remote lessons and monitoring teacher performance. But right now we want to start by seeing how our employees are doing, and this includes both educators as well as other staff. First thing we need to do is put in a project name. Today we're going to be doing this for a fictional school district, Glacier Ridge School District. So we'll go ahead and name our project that. This will walk you through the entire process. It's very straightforward. We are going to do a couple of modifications, which I will show you, which I think are important for making this more applicable to a school district. But go ahead and click Get Started, and it will step you right into this. Remember, we saw two report options that we could get out of the tool. We saw the quick check-in or the full offsite on-site evaluation. Today, I'm just going to show you how to do the quick check-in. You can do the full evaluation for free as well, and you can do them both. You can do the one first and then the other. So the first modification we need to make is it's going to ask for geographic locations, but we're going to change these to schools. Knowing this, I've prepared some notes here that allow me to quickly put in the schools in our district. Likewise, it wants to know about our departments or our teams, so we will replace these values with the job titles of our team members. If there are too many, you can delete off any unnecessary categories. Alright, we'll go ahead and click Finish. At this point, if we didn't want to make any changes to the survey, we could click Preview, but there are a couple of edits that we want to make, so we'll click I'd like to edit my survey. Now, the first edit that we want to make is just this first sentence. It says, we want to learn a little more about you. And again, I have some notes prepared in order to copy and paste the edits we want. We are going to change this first line to, we want to know how every member of our school district workforce is doing. Remember, responses are anonymous. Then in question 1, it talks about working either at home or at the office. We need to change this so it fits our academic environment. So we're just going to change anywhere it says office here to school. The next question is, in what location are you working? We will want to clarify that this is about which school, and it doesn't necessarily imply that they are still going into the school for work. They may be working remotely. The rest of the question should be good to go. The survey is very short. The other thing you will want to do before sending out your survey is customizing the look and feel. We are going to start with adding a district logo, and we will upload a logo file. You will want to use a PNG file if you have one, because you may want the transparent background, but a JPEG is okay if that's all you have. Go ahead and save that. I prefer to change the placement of the logo to the center of the page and make it about twice as big as the default size. Next, we're going to go under Style and change the primary and secondary color options to be our district's colors. This will change the buttons to match. And lastly, let's add a background photo. The interface will automatically lighten the photo, but you may want to use a black and white image to keep the background from being too distracting. Of course, this is optional. You may prefer to have no background image at all. If so, skip these steps. If the background is too dark, you can adjust the opacity here. Or you can change the layout style to classic, and that will actually put the survey in a white box up over our background. Okay, we've altered some of the questions and changed the look and feel, and now we need to hit this green arrow, and that actually publishes our survey. This means the survey is ready to be used, but if you want to see how it will look, you can click on this blue button, and this is the survey preview. And here is where you can get a good feel for how the survey will look and how it looks on a phone. It's going to ask us these questions. I'm doing great. And we can close the preview. Now you just need to distribute your survey. Click here and you'll be given some options for getting your survey out. If we have an email list, we can send the survey out directly from the Qualtrics platform. But probably the easiest option to get started is here with the single reusable link. We click that and it creates a link for us that we can copy and paste into whatever email application we want to use, and whoever clicks on that link will then be able to take the survey. Once the survey has gone out, we can see the reports. This report tab is blank because we created the survey from a new account, but you saw at the beginning of the video the type of data that you can look forward to getting back from the process. This tool is a great way to get started with Qualtrics. We hope this helps you give it a try. If you need help with customization or implementation, give Red Pepper Software a call. Thank you.